Hello and welcome to episode 95. This is a special report from the Heart of Markness podcast. Sorry to interrupt your regular programming. However, it is today on February 6th, 2021. Earlier today, the Dogs of Doom Discord group released a hitherto unheard Led Zeppelin tape of the Atlantic Pop Festival on July 5th, 1969, the day before, Newport Folk, I think. And this has never been heard before. I mean, aside from the dude who taped it and maybe his friends. But this has not been in circulation before. There is a soundboard recording of this that is known to be in the hands of the hoarder circle, the ones who have, Pontiac Video 77 and Fort Worth and all this, I think. Just the ones who have the shit that no one else has. And they pass it back and forth like hoarders. I mean, I just think of Gollum and the Precious. Yes, it does have value in that circle when you give value to things you won't share. I will share Precious with your Precious, when you'll only take a trade on your Precious for another thing, and both of you giggle because they're like, no one will ever know about this. I promise I will never release this. I too promise only we hoarders shall know. Rather than, hey, how many people on earth want to see a video of, well, not even a video. How many people on earth want to hear this recording from July 5th, 1969? Enough to buy a bootleg of it for $150. There may be thousands of people who would do that, but in a world of billions, it's just a silly thing. The time to hoard this for money and sell it would have been probably 20 years ago, 15 years ago, at the latest, before BitTorrent took over and trading and things are just, and people were able to digitize their own tapes themselves and trade up, and shit just appeared by itself without having to be stepped on like drug dealers, and compressed and edited and released by somebody to make money. Free and clear. These should be free. Anyway, I don't know why I'm going off on hoarders. I think it's I get it on one level. But on another level, it's just the joy in just ethically, ethically, the way I look at things. I think this stuff should be free. Not the product created by the bands, not like the official Led Zeppelin product. That's theirs. They can sell it. They should sell it. But these live recordings made by people who went to the show and traded freely, where there's no profit motive, I think that's just fine, because the very worst thing it does is highlight if a band sucks live. But the very best thing it does is propagandize the awesomeness of the band that sounds good. If you're decent, wow. Yeah, I am stoned. Sorry. I was called in on the weekend to work. I got back from seeing my kids, and this blew up. I saw this and I was like, holy shit, I got to do this as soon as I get home. And then I got home and grabbed it and then listened to it, the whole thing, and really, really like it. And you are too. This is good. This is a good recording. I'm going to get back into the details of the fucking show and not just go off on my crazy standing in Pioneer Square screaming at people speech, rant. This, July 5th, 1969, this is a recording that was recorded on a reel-to-reel master tape, which is great because that's a much higher quality. Well, it's 1969. I guess there were cassettes in 69, but they would have been shitty, like the Office recorder, the rectangular one that like Bob Brady would have on his desk at work. But no, this is a reel-to-reel, and this recording is taken from, is a first generation of another reel-to-reel dub, another excellent transfer because you're going to lose a lot less signal doing a transfer from a reel to another reel than you are with a reel down to a cassette. And then Liberated by the Dogs of Doom. I do not know the story about it, and I've done that before. I could just jump in and ask, but I don't know why I didn't do that, because I don't think things through and I act on impulse. Call me Captain Id. Speaking of Captain Id, here we go on another tangent. I'll tell you about that later. So the guys released this today. Last week, I think, or earlier in their week, they had found a third source for one of the Madison Square Garden 77 shows. And man, I mean, I'm not in the inner sanctum. I'm just a member. Yeah, I'm not just the hair club president. I'm also a member. So I don't know what's cooking, but this is just great. And these guys do such a great job of getting the shit out there, cleaning it up, and going here, which is what it's all about. And I laud them for it. They're a good bunch of guys who like Queen an awful lot too. And I don't know. This is not a complete tape, and it's just a bonehead fuck up as to why it isn't. Everything after You Shook Me was erased by mistake, like back in 1980. Just a whoops-a-daisy. They erased it, so we don't have it. Although the soundboard, again, does exist, so it should come out someday. And actually, this release of the incomplete audience tape is kind of an incentive to sell that soundboard tape, because there's going to be temporarily, well, not even temporarily, from this point forward, increased demand for this show in its completion in a soundboard quality, because it's a known quantity. You can hear this show. It is great. This is a very, very good audience recording. The audience is in fact front and center, the people sitting around. So you get to hear people speaking, not to the point of distraction, but you hear them very clearly, and you get to hear sounds that you haven't heard in a while, like opening a pull top can of beer, not the pop tops that we have now, the good old fashioned steel can, like Schlitz or Schaefer beer pull tab where it comes off. And it's weird how I could tell the difference in those sounds, because I mean, I haven't heard one in 40 years, but it just takes me back, and it's really cool. And it's cool because the people are happy, and it's fun. It's a great show. Janis Joplin also played this show, the Atlanta Pop Festival, so she's there. And Chicago, or I guess they were still the Chicago Transit Authority. And holy shit, what a good live band that was back in the day. I mean, maybe they still are, but not in the same way that they were back then. Alrighty, ready, do. Let's get hopping on this. While the iron is hot, I'm going to play... Oh, let me tell you what it is, first of all. My God. Sorry, guys. I really am not prepared to do this. I should be. It's the same thing I do every Thursday. I'm not doing it well today. July 5th, 1969. The lineage is reel to another reel, recorded at 3 3/4 inches per second, which is slower. You can also go, I think, 7. Then converted. So straight off that first generation reel. Nice. And the notes are, this is from a first generation reel, as I said. The masters are presumed lost. That's a bummer. The rest of the show was taped, but was accidentally erased. And a big thanks to Vinny /June72. Thank you, Vinny. Z. Thank you, Z. Who's Led Zepp Film. He's the guru behind all those amazing videos. Charlie and Ian from the Dogs of Doom for liberating, and Ed for speed correcting and tracking, and to the original taper. Isn't that great? That bunch of guys, this is their hobby. This is their avocation, and it is a service to the world. It has great value emotionally and culturally, and holy shit, I mean, even if this got back to Jimmy Page or Jimmy, more specifically, he would listen. It would bring a smile. This is a nice product. It's not even a product. This is a nice release, a nice gift from the universe. Well, from Dogs of Doom to the universe. and it makes me very happy. So thank you guys. Holy shit, you do good work, even though you sure talk about how much hot dog either sucks or does not suck all the fucking time, and it makes me laugh. Hot dog. Hot dog is the best song ever written. It's a joke, but it's funny. All right. Let's listen to Dazed and Confused. No, I was going to read the set list. Holy fuck. You know what it is? I'm smoking an indica. I usually stick to sativa, but which is more bouncy, manic, as I have been. And the indica is a pure indica. It's just the couch lock punch in the chest. Duh. So that's where I am right now. It's really hampering me, and I'm not going to do this again. Sorry. Stuff's making me feel like, I don't know, like half my brains have been scooped out. And I also want to eat everything on earth. Speaking of, since my brush with death, or brush with non-death, on Christmas, I have lost 26 pounds. That's right. I eat well, I exercise, I eat well, and I exercise. And holy shit, I feel so much better. So much better already. And, got another 40 or so. Honestly, I got another 50 I could lose. 50 I could lose and be like, nice. But holy shit, it's possible, and I already feel better, and I'm going to keep doing it. So yay. Yay. Well, yay me. You're like, and the Led Zeppelin show, sir, that you want to speak about? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Here's the set list. And this is what was recorded on this tape, what we have left. Train Kept a Rollin', I Can't Quit You Baby, Dazed and Confused, White Summer, and You Shook Me. I listened to the whole damn thing. I'm going to play you 2 songs from it, and you're going to like it. You will like it. I'm going to play Dazed, and I'm going to play You Shook Me. White Summer is wonderful, but I don't want to just, of the 2 songs I want to play from here, I don't want one of them to be White Summer. So Dazed, and it's fun. There's fun in this, and Jesus Christ, Robert's voice is strong and powerful. Strong and powerful. Strong and powerful. It's also red and scarlet. Sorry. See? Me talk dumb. Me talk dumb in head. So, me no talk no more. Me play Led Zeppelin. Here you go, friendos. Dazed and Confused, July 5th. Just came out today, man. It's still warm. Careful, the plate's hot.
Over there. I don't want to walk in.
Lots of people talking, few of them know. The soul of a woman was created for push me aside. I don't know where you're going, I only know just where you've been. Sweet little baby, I want you. for bringing home my heart and pain. I try to love you, baby, each and every single day. I don't know what you did to me, but I know that it ain't true. Each little darling I see in my my baby, say what you will. But you talk back so much when I send you the real. I ain't gotta worry about nothing. Boop, boop. Shoo up, shoo up.
That's fun. That's a great recording, isn't it? I mean, I would call it excellent minus, but it's a subjective grading system. The audience or the tapers around the mic definitely, diminish from the quality rating because they're front and center. But holy shit, you could hear Bonzo's cymbals, you could hear everything. You can hear the gong resonate. Jonesy's bass is picked up really well. Everything sounded good. I really, really enjoy that. This is a great, great thing for the Zeppelin community, and it's crazy that stuff is still coming out almost 52 years ago. 52 years ago. The amount of time in this recording is a middle-aged man or woman. Fuck. And these guys, these younger folks, there must just be a different approach and a doggedness that that although it's some of the people in there are Gen X like myself. I don't know, man. God bless them. They're great guys. That's why. The reason that they do this is because they're wonderful human beings. And they do it with an open heart and respect and friendliness and like, hey, we want to share this with the world. It's really important. The thing I taped with my brother 52 years ago, you can listen to us drinking beer, is important. Yup. Okay, here. Oh, it's so nice. It's so good. It's so good. I liked Robert when he was doing the wow, wow, wow. And the audience engaged in laughing. It's really cool to hear this stuff because the audience is listening to it as music because they're playing it, the band, as music and less as an avant-garde artistic statement that's visual with laser pyramids. I'm going to play my guitar with the violin bow, and because I don't want to look like an idiot and I don't want to bore the fuck out of you, I'm going to play something with a beginning, middle, end, and has a theme and a melody and points and counterpoints. And I'm playing with the violin bow, which is fucking cool. I like it. I like it a lot. You know what else I liked? White Summer. You should listen to that. Jonesy and Bonzo are represented well in that, when they play behind him for Black Mountainside. It's really good. And it's crazy and ballsy to go out to a music festival. There's a lot more people than would be at a show just to see you. And they're not all there to see you. Some of them aren't there to see you at all. Some of them are there to see Janis Joplin or whoever. And to go out there and sit on a stool with your guitar and just fuck around for like 9 minutes. He's not fucking around. He's playing something. Again, with a beginning, middle, and end and themes. not just noodling around. And they listen and appreciate it, and it's good, and it's really cool. I like that time when it was almost a peer-to-peer relationship with the audience, because they're all, the same age, the same generation generally, and just communing more than here is the performance of these gods. I don't know, man. I'm going to shut up. Good. All right. Oh yeah, this is a regular Heart of Markness. This is not a bonus. It is a legit episode 95, so I gotta do the spiel. You can find me on the internet, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Spotify, and Google Play and iTunes and all that stuff by looking for Heart of Markness. Look in your heart. Is there Markness there? Well, let me tell you how your life would be better if you had a heart of Markness. It would be better because then my power would grow by having one more heart dedicated to my name, and my dark, dark dreams would be one more step closer to becoming true. If you like what I do, if you like how I do it, you are welcome to become a patron on Patreon. No shit, real shit.com/Heart of Markness. Quelle surprise. Good. If you want to, I would appreciate it. It is a good thing to do for me. And it's cool. And you can get to tell me a song, a show you want me to cover, and I will eventually probably cover it. And you get bonus episodes that other people don't. How often? Not as often as you should, I gotta say, caveat emptor. But you get them, and there's some cool shit. Really cool shit. Not secret shit, not like I have hoarder shit, but just stuff that I can't really play publicly because, copyright violations and shit like that. So it's kind of fun and more loose because it's private. It's like in my own home. Well, I am in my own home. And you are too, kind of. So sit anywhere. Oh yeah, Patreon. I will read the patrons. Here are the people who allow me to do this. So a Laurel and hearty handshake and deep, deep, true gratitude to Jeff, Chris, Michael, Rob from Melbourne, Australia, Wayne Dixon, not from Melbourne, Australia, Brad, who got his own show featured, Danielle, Tracy, David, Peter, Mark, happy birthday, buddy, other David, Bill, Bonzo Billy, in fact, and Mimo. Thank you, friends. Oh, what do I have? I have my little alerts. It's giving me a notification saying, hey, I can't be your patron anymore. Jesus Christ. Nope, it isn't. It's people being nice. Ha! That's nice. All right, friendos. That's how you do it, and that's how you can find me. Spotify as well, which I think I said. I'm everywhere podcasts are, man. And if I'm not, let me know. And I'll be there. Or be square. Mon frere. All right, You Shook Me. Great version. This is the last song we have of that tape, which will be available. That's what I also forgot to mention. Website. I have one. heartofmarkness.com, where you can find this stuff and where you can find links to I misspoke. Download. You can download this show for free from me because I will host it on my cloud server for you, and you can have it if you go to heartofmarkness.com. Don't go now, though, because it's not there yet. But I will get it there. By God, I will get it there. And now, You Shook Me from July 5th, 1969. A very good year. It was the year after I was born, so the world was already bathing in my lambent benevolence. Ooh, I like that. All right, friends, You Shook Me. Enjoy.
You shook me I don't hear you. Do you hear me talking? Yeah. But I can't hear so hot up here and the air's so thin. I can't hear you. Do you hear me talking? You shook me. Oh, yeah. You shook me. You shook me. Oh. Right. Oh. Right. You. I'm talking, I said, yeah. You shook me all night long.
My God, what a good band. Robert Plant, take a bow. I don't show him enough love. I do not show him enough love. Mr. Plant, sir, you're the greatest that ever was. My God, that voice is powerful. Jimmy Page, John Paul Jones, and John Bonham. Magnificent. Has not been heard on a wide scale ever. Here it is. Came out today. Thanks to a bunch of people on the internet who spend all day hanging out together online, listening to Zepp shows, parsing Zepp shows. It is crazy. They just drop it in and go, wow, Dazed and Confused from March 2nd, 1970 is the shit. And then people instantly are like, yeah, but not as good as 3-5. You should listen to that or whatever. Those aren't even real dates because you know why? I don't have that shit committed to memory like they do. I couldn't tell you. I could tell you in broad strokes, like March 1970, Montreux was there, the 7th, I think. I love that show, and therefore I assume that all the rests on either side of it are going to be good too. But they have that stuff that's magic. They just have giant database brains, and I love it. Thank you, Dogs of Doom humans. And Hot Dog is the greatest song of all time. There you go. I am one of you. Yes, am I one of you? Tell me. And yes, the walrus is Paul. I love the Grateful Dead. All right, I'm just going to wrap up because I'm just speaking to people individually on a podcast that goes out globally. How conceited. How conceited. All right, friends. Obviously, it's the weekend and I'm enjoying myself. I've also been reading Steve Gorman's book, the Black Crowes book that I can't remember the name of, and hard to handle. There we go. Great book. Really well written. You can hear his voice in it, and it is funny, and it is down to earth, and it is really interesting. Amazing book. And a drummer wrote it. Probably pecked it out like a chicken on the keyboards. I don't know. No, fuck that. Steve Gorman's a great drummer, and I love listening to hear him drum. He's one of the few that I can listen to, just him, in a song. And the others are like Ginger Baker and John Bonham. And Jim Gordon as well. Jim Gordon's amazing too. All right, I'm babbling again. Have I finished the songs? Oh, I'm done. All right, sorry. Shit. I have a Genesis. Oh man, I'm behind on the classic rock ones. I have a Rick Wakeman one that I want to do, and a Genesis one came out today. I don't think I'm going to do that today unless it's going to be really, really fast and loose. And I'm trying to be more professional and failing. All right, friendos. Hopefully this is entertaining. Be good to yourselves and each other, and please enjoy this wonderful thing. And thank you to all the people who selflessly made this happen. Bye-bye.